Okay, this is going to be the Bitcoin daily update for February the 4th. Let's go ahead and start in right here. So the blue line that you're seeing right here is basically a one-to-one retracement that I did on a 4-hour chart. It's basically holding up right now as support, which ironically is right around the psychological level of 9,000. Also doing a decent job of holding the 10 and the 233. Okay, those moving averages right here. Still a chance that Bitcoin could drop below this, go test the 20 EMA, and a 50% retracement. That would be around 8,900. Bulls really do not want to see this go back below the 200-day moving average. That sits right now at 88.55. So as long as Bitcoin can just kind of stabilize in this area, there's a good chance it could come up and retest these highs and possibly even make a run at 10,000. So we'll see what happens in the next few days. Tomorrow actually might be kind of telling, so we'll see what happens. Let's go over to Ethereum. And so basically right now just kind of doing a basing action right here. Came back inside the upper Bollinger Band when it went outside of it. Still having a hard time closing above the 233-day moving average, but it is above the 200. The 10 EMA is holding up as support very nicely. 20 EMA is right down here at 174. Stochastic RSI is getting into the oversold range, but as you can see back here, things can stay oversold for quite a while. So anyway, we'll see what happens with ETH. Looking good so far. Let's go to XRP. We talked about this one last night, that if it busted this area, the 200-day moving average, that she had room to run, and sure enough, there we go. Right now, the only resistance that I've got, at least until this next fib retracement right here at 29 cents, is the 233-day moving average, and that's kind of where it's hitting right now. That's at current price. So price is way outside the Bollinger Bands. Would not be shocked if we see some sort of pullback in. However, the way some of these alts have been running lately, they just seem to be going straight up. So you just never know in the crypto market. If that were to happen, next resistance is at 29 cents, then 30, and obviously the big red zone up here, that's going to be huge at 31 or 32 cents. So that's XRP. Let's move over to XTZ. Or actually, check that. Let's go back to Litecoin, one of the major ones. Retracing here a little bit, falling back below the 233-day moving average, but still holding the 10 EMA, which is a more short-term bullish one, and also holding this old area of resistance, which is now, we'll see if it's going to be support or not, right? You would like to see it hold that 10 EMA and this green zone, which it could still drop back in and be, right around where the 20 EMA is. Really, to be honest with you, I'd kind of like to see it come back and retest the neckline that it broke and then go higher. But things don't always listen to what I have to say, so we'll watch it, keep an eye on it. ZRX. So made a call on this one a few days back in the Discord channel. Everybody got in, hopefully around, I think it was 23 cents. Today hitting, darn near close to 26. That was another target. Next target, if it breaks that, it's going to be the 27, 28 cent range. Upper 27, let's call it 28 cents. And then if it breaks that, the ultimate target, getting right up here to around 31. So that's been a big winner for us so far. EMAs are all looking good. It's well past the 233-day moving average. Price is not getting way outside the Bollinger Band. So if this thing wanted to make one of those pops, it could happen at any time. It didn't make a nice move today. Still could happen tomorrow. But we got some resistance up here, so we'll watch it and play it by ear, see what happens. Should have some good profits by now. Let's go look at ADA. ADA hit the 1272 and the upper Bollinger Band. Basically has been retracing off that. Still holding the 10 EMA though, right? Since this whole thing started. So as long as that holds, It should be good. Let's go ahead and do it, just in case that's a shorter term top, let's go ahead and do a fib retracement and see where things might line up. Let's go ahead and throw the 23.6 on there. All right, so your first target, which basically it hit over here the other day, close to the 10 EMA, 587. If this is to pull back even farther and break that, then you're looking at around the 20 EMA, which is at the 38.2 retracement at 560. Again, you know, stochastic RSI is just staying overbought. Doesn't really care. We'll watch for some divergences. That's the main thing right now, just watching for divergences. What else can we look at? Let's look at Link. Link is doing, you know, let's go ahead and get that fib out of there since it actually broke it. And let's just see where she's lowing on this shorter term. And we'll get some of that stuff out of there. Let's get the 23.6 out. And it did break the 38.2, so 50% retracement from this low. Okay, and then we're going to go look at and see if we got anything lining up right there. Let's see if we got any kind of fib clusters. Maybe a 38.2 lining up on the 50. Nope, about a 23.6, and sure, there we go. So fib cluster support right in here, obviously where the 20 EMA is. So this area right here at 264 looks to be some decent short-term support. If that fails, then we're coming down and retesting this little area of support, which is roughly where the 78.6 and the 38.2 are. That would be 246. Let's go take a look at a fun one here, and I did not get in this one, unfortunately, and I probably should have a long time ago, but, I mean, look at this monster. ICX. I mean, are you kidding me? What is going on here? Obviously, you guys know me. I am not buying it outside the Bollinger Bands, and especially after it hits a 1272 retracement. So, I'm steering clear of that one. If it pulls back inside the Bollinger Bands and holds this area at 4078 and see if that turns into new support, then I'll consider it. I'll consider taking along from there. But for now, you're just asking to get burned. So be very careful on this one, in my opinion. Okay, guys, that's what I've got for tonight. So I will be doing a live stream tomorrow. I'll take chart requests. We'll do a little bit of training, go over some, you know, Fibonacci stuff, moving averages. I know there's some people that have questions about that, so we'll go over that tomorrow. And y'all have a great evening. Thanks.